tanto a Dios que le dijo, lo que tú me pediste, sabiduría, after veil, that comes upon a woman with child, making this gate. The temple, go back to the blood of bulls and goats, and defy the word of Almighty God again. There is no sacrifice or religion that men can bring that will bring you salvation.
I'm muted. Man, oh man. Hello, welcome to the show. Nathan here, at your service. It's Tuesday night, American Night Owl. Got a couple of new tricks up my sleeve. That's because I just muted it because I realized as soon as I strummed my guitar, I was like, oh, it's not muted. So I muted it. I was like, that was unprofessional. Then I started talking over my really recent mute. Just crushing out of the gate. This is like a Monday. Now it feels like Monday. Remember, I always hated Mondays, but I need the Mondays to get into the rhythm of the week of the shows. Now I feel like a Monday. It's Tuesday. You never know what's going to happen on Tuesday night. That's for sure. Now that we're a part of the Galactic Federation, anything could happen. How about that? We're part of a Galactic Federation with Israel and aliens. We have a secret place on Mars. That's pretty exciting. Well, we're sending Elon Musk up to confirm or deny these reports. You haven't heard about the Galactic Federation? Apparently this, really high up retired dude in the Israeli army just talked about it in an interview that Trump knows apparently, but that there's a federation, a galactic federation of aliens that are in contact with us, with the governments. They say we're not ready for them yet, that we're not ready for humanity to know because we don't know what space is. That there's all these lines from these stories that jump out at me. It's like because humanity's not ready for this because they don't know what space is yet. And I'm like, that's an interesting way to put that. Maybe that makes sense in a way. Like we don't really know what space is. We think we do, We don't know yet. It's not that they don't want to freak us out necessarily. It's not that we're not ready in the sense that we're not like, good enough people yet. It's that we just haven't evolved enough to grasp what reality actually is. So it's very dangerous. It's like time traveling. You don't want to mess this up. You don't want to just throw the baby into the deep end of the pool to learn how to swim. It's a mistake. You got to be careful. Galactic Federation. These people know what they're doing, and keeping us in secrecy is of the utmost imperative. It's hugely important. I've done my research. Trust me on this. I'll share some of my research with you later as the show progresses. I know a thing or two about this stuff. Some interesting requests in there. I had to cull it a little bit. I recognize a bunch of those from the whole other show Friday night. When Lex Park comes over, every Friday night we rock out electronica, crazy exploratory versions of my songs, and some of those requests I recognize from there. So but thank you, Life. Wrong About the Blues, the Ruins, Angel Delight, Hollywood, Over Last Sunday. There's some fun requests. I tried to make a Discord tutorial last night, and I filmed one version of it. I even deleted the Discord app off my phone to start fresh and screen share. I should have done it differently, though. I'm going to try it again. But I was capturing my iPhone screen, and now that I'm doing this, because I did that, then I just got all excited, like, wait a second. I could have the animated GIFs that y'all put in the Discord now have their own device and their own button. Because on my phone, when you click on one of those, it goes full screen, and it goes with a black border around it. So if I just click on it, bam, and that's there as a button. Different from this one. So that's a pretty cool new wing of the plane. Now let's try Ruins. Not sure if that's my jack's fault or the pedals. Oh man, didn't we just do Ruins? I feel like I just had a deja vu, and I was like, I want to play it on piano. I'll show you why I want to play it on piano, but I don't think I can. I would have to refresh my memory. There's a lot of weird chords, but there is one thing. Night Out. Oh man. What is that? Oh my goodness. I think I know why that happened. Hold on. Oh, jeez. American Night Out. Whew. after about 10 minutes of practice, it's really fun. It's too hard. I sing for people and places, all outer spaces. I've traveled to castles with kings, sipped wine from the vine in courtyards with pools fed by springs. Now I'm standing in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling. No way. I got a little cocky there just because I have done that. I have known that. There was one show in my life on the Cavalcade, I believe, with Willie T and Taylor Kingman and Jay Cobb, and we were doing the four songwriting horsemen of the Cavalcade tour, and I opened my set that night with that song on piano. And I think I learned it that day. I just sat in there that afternoon, but I didn't retain it. That's how I got through school. I would cram for the exam. That was my style. Cram for the exam, go in. I could remember it. I could come up with tricks, tell little stories around it, little metaphors. Ace the test, go on about my day, and didn't retain any of it. To this day, I'm horrible with the facts of the matter. I get the gist. Feeling that. With the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars, I sing. Bring me back everything, I sing. For I know the beauty of life at its fullest, brilliant just given the chance. I filled the space between heaven and earth with beauty. I danced. Now I'm sitting in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars, I sing. Bring me back everything, I see. around when bars filled with clouds swelled at the sight of the band. When death was for the dying, life was for the living, and we waltzed to the dawn hand in hand. Now I'm lying in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars. I sing, bring me back everything I see. That song's tough. I never quite know how to do it. I love doing it as like a full production. Always like theatrical versions of it. I've had guest singers do the singing part. They're all glorious behind me. Sort of like the sound of Amelia singing my show tunes for the musical. I got a new song for you. Working on a demo of it all day. And I'm wondering if I should grab the harmonica, but I've never tried it. I have to remember the words. I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind, and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way. Not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's your house that's burning down, it seems like it's all gone up in flames. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are idiots, so they'll probably survive. Hell, they'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Hot on the presses. Brand new song. I'll play it. Open up that demo here in a little bit. Share it with you. I had an idea just playing it for you right there. There's something. It doesn't have any solo section or anything. The demo right now is just all the verses crunched together, but we could make space in there and add a nice little pretty part. Maybe on the show. Who knows? I'm going to show you. I want to share with you. Oh, well, wait. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. This just in. It's true. Apparently, the Galactic Federation has selected a few citizens of the world to be as well privy to their ongoings, to be filled in. Would you like to be a recipient?
Exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News chief global correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years. Not immigrants, but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general says the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity isn't ready and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives. Now, this former head of a branch of Israel's defense ministry is 87. He was very well respected, at least until now. And he said all this in an interview with an Israeli newspaper in Hebrew, but it's really taken off after parts of it were published in English by the Jerusalem Post today. He says he's come forward now in the hope that his news will be accepted as true. He notes that if he'd made these claims 5 years ago, he would have been hospitalized, but now he says, I've got nothing to lose. Well, so far, President Trump has not tweeted about this, though remember a year ago, he did set up the Space Force as the fifth branch of the US Armed Forces. Well, we did ask the White House, the Department of Defense and Israeli officials to comment. So far, they have not responded to the NBC News request, and I wonder if they ever will. Alison.
Staying up all night, girls and potatoes. You can make a subject on my mind, and the topic and descriptions are so easy to find. About once a week, I'm struck by inspiration, by a universal food with endless variation. The story's always different every time it's told. The magic's in the teller, the beauty's to behold. Savory or sweet, in every preparation as a main or a side. Desirous treats, you can mash them, you can dice them, you can eat them au gratin, apple sugar or cheese. Everyone always loves them in the oven, in a fryer, in a pan that sizzles, in a stew or a soup. It doesn't matter, my dizzle. It doesn't matter, my dizzle. No, it don't. Staying up all night with girls and potatoes. You can make them up right, lay them on the table, and I get a spud and peel it. I know that you feel it. I fry them in the skillet. Our dance parties kill it. Try to stop all plain. There's nothing more sexy than a hot one shown off in all its beauty. Your mouth will water once you smell the essence that unwraps your mind. The gift is in the present. You can call them French or freedom. It doesn't matter why. Crisp cut, stick, or shoestring. They all end in fry. Of all the ways to eat them, I want to share this one with you. In the morning, eggs and cheese. Burritos for two. Give one arms and legs and a funny little kisser. It'll entertain your children. We can call him Mister. There's no one to their uses. This one we can't condone. Lost rum and egg gun. Don't try this at home. Fermented and distilled. Turned to vodka by the Russians. One in the Cold War. It's something we should trust in. I knew it was you, Fredo, said Michael as he kissed him. Never judging but accepting the truth and its wisdom. Now we know what he meant. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. These words that I share, see how they compare to things amazing. You see what I did right there? I hope you understand, and it didn't take too long. The girls and potatoes are the stars of the song.
Oh yeah, Chad Galactic. Oh yeah, we've been a part of the Federation for a long time. Hippie Fiasco is all a project trying to ready humanity to join the Federation. Go back and watch all the footage. It's all right there. once you catch on, you're like, oh, how could, I mean, it's obvious that's what they were doing. And it's obvious that they had the assistance of extraterrestrials. Go back and watch. It's all right there. Unclog it. I gotta unclog the channel. It's so funny. Old school. It's not ghosts in the machine. It's just like years of dust and stuff. That song I wrote, thought that was the one that was gonna get us out of here. So I sang my heart out and I put it online. It's doing it again. If you're in headphones, you're hearing that. You get it. It's just got to warm up. It's just like an old car in the winter, in the cold. It's exactly what it is. That's what it is. It's an old car in the winter. It's just got to warm up. It's. I can already feel it warm. It's fixing itself. Oh, you got it. You can do it. There you go. Last song I wrote, thought that was the one that was gonna get us out of here. So I sang my heart out and I put it online. It's got 64 views, I got some email news to the precious few who choose to pay me some mind. I think I did it, I finally did it last time. How do you know you're broke? How do you know you're fine? How do you know your joke is funny when everybody's crying? Oh, come on now. in the junkyard. I found the car, the one I thought would get us out of here. Gave them all our money, now it's out on the lawn. It's a 64 Chevy, the backseat's empty. There's a cactus on the engine, in the trunk there's a daisy. We've been fogging up the windows, people say we're too far gone. But how do you know you're broke? How do you know you're fine? How do you know your joke is funny when everybody's crying? Everybody's crying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh, you think this is fun? Wait till you see this. This is my new invention. Watch this. One button. It's me a smoke machine.
We interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
I think the two basic types of music indigenous to this country are the black music blues and the kind of folk music that was brought over from Europe, and I guess they call it country music, or kind of West Virginia, a high and lonesome sound. Those are the two main streams of root American music. There might be others, I don't know. But like 10 years ago, what they called rock and roll was kind of a blending of those two forms. I guess in 4 or 5 years, the new generation's music will be, it'll have a synthesis of those two elements and some third thing. It'll be entirely, maybe it'll be, it might rely heavily on electronics, tapes. I can kind of envision maybe one person with a lot of machines, tapes, electronic setups, singing or speaking and using machines.
Like dub. Well, the Lord has mercy. Got a puppy named Percy. He's the one who's gonna get us out of here. He's got a head with wings. I can picture him flying. You know, 64 tricks, his favorite toys are sticks. And you know, I bet he'd bite a burglar's behind. He's got no idea we haven't got a dime. How do you know you're broke? How do you know you're fine? How do you know your joke is funny when everybody's crying? How do you know you're broke? How do you know you're fine? How do you know your joke is funny when everybody's crying? What just happened? Did I miss anything? What? I tell you, the effect I need, the transition I want. If OBS developers, if you're out there watching, I'm sure you are, watching this technology be pushed to its utter all the way to our place on Mars. If there's one thing I'd love is the old 70s sitcom dream effect, where it gets all wavy and you're like, oh, and then we, or you're whether it's your dream you're remembering or just the past. I need that transition, and then I really think, out of here. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I demand. Whoa. Holy moly. That might have worked. I don't know why I cut away. I didn't have anything. I wasn't ready to go. Wasn't ready to stay. I don't have Baba here to cover me. Feel that sometimes. Baba, where are you? Well, he's right here. Oh, God, I almost cried. Playing the little piano music whenever I didn't quite know what to say. It always just you guys familiar with Wim Hof yet? The breathing guy and cold. He's all about cold showers and deep breathing. Completely restores you to your ancestral powers. Unlocks your superpowers that we've locked away with our clothes and our society, but he can break through it in 2 weeks. But he has set all these crazy records. He's broken so many records for being underwater forever in freezing cold water, being able to control subconscious things reactions in his body to things that baffles science. Apparently, he is completely baffling science. Wim Hof. I recorded some of him walking people through the breathing exercise. I think I'm going to use it during the whole other set Friday night. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. Looks like Ethan Hawkins is going to try to do a show on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again network next Wednesday. We were hanging out in Discord last night talking about he grabbed OBS and he's ready to take the plunge. So that's cool. Growing numbers of shows happening on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again YouTube. I just published the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Facebook page. Now, if you're friends on Facebook, definitely get on that, because probably, when the new year comes along, things are going to change around here. There's going to be some changes. But one of them is probably be streaming from the official Facebook page. Now that other people are going to be doing shows and stuff, we got to get everybody into its own little world. And so definitely friend, like the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Facebook page. You'll be able to tell. I know there was a lot of them there from the back in the day, different kinds, but you'll see a little schedule of the shows coming up and stuff on the page, so you'll know. It'll all feel familiar.
Well,
like home, like your porch.
You are watching a show on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again network, which pretty much makes you one of the coolest people on the planet.
That's a true statement.
On Tuesday and Thursday nights, we have American Night Owl with Nathan Moore. It comes on at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 10:30 at night on the West Coast. And it's really cool. On Thursdays at 8, we have OK Google It with Mr. Moore. That's Nathan's dad. It's really fun. It's a trivia game show that you can play from home. The first right answer in the chat gets the points, and the winner wins some Taos Hum hot sauce. It is so much fun. You gotta check that out. And then on Friday nights at 11:30, we have the Whole Other performing live right here on the channel. Lex Park and Nathan Moore do long exploratory versions of Nathan's songs, and it's pretty much unbelievable. You really gotta check it out. That's the lineup so far, but I'm sure new shows will be added in the future. Be sure to click subscribe to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again channel on YouTube, and click that bell so you get notified whenever there's a show.
Well, that's a good question, Swaby. It's been. Why don't we call her up? Why don't we give Baba a little call? Ring, ring, ring. Hello. Oh, Baba. Hello. What's going on? Oh, Nathan and the show. I'm watching right now. It's so much fun. We miss you so much, Baba. Oh, I miss you too, but we have so much work to do, and we're still working every day in all kinds of ways, and the orchestra is still on its way to Carnegie Hall, and all things are going to happen, especially now that we're part of the Galactic Federation. All right, isn't that cool? Well, if I must confess, I have always known. My father was a part of the Galactic Federation, and he kept no secrets from the family. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's really neat. The whole thing. Have you been to Mars? As a baby, but I don't remember it. Oh, wow. See, I gotcha. In fact, born there. What? Wow, that's so cool. Well, Baba, we love you so much, and we miss you, and you should come hang out with us. Anytime you want, feel free to drop by. Well, I might just do that. All right, bye. Bye, Baba. Oh, my God. Love Baba. Chad Galactic, did you see what we did? So he's apparently gotten word from the mothership that, yes, we are spilling the beans. And I told him everything, Chad, and we played your video, and we saw some footage about the Galactic Federation that we are a part of, and talked about these exciting times, and I think even in terms of the last meeting that we had with the Galactic Federation, I feel like I was adhering to what we talked about. It's time. Still slowly but surely, though. It's only time for the next level. It's not going to be. Don't think that we're finally going to find out the whole truth. But yeah, it's definitely time. We're definitely peeling the next layer of the onion. It's coming off, leveling up. We're not. Yeah, got a long ways to go. Glad you guys are learning to breathe, because we've got a long ways to go. Now, you want to know how cool where I live? I live here in Stanton, Virginia, and I could just go on and on about this town and what it's meant to me, but I won't do that. I will not. Hey, Kazookeeper, this is a good hang here. Maybe I shouldn't cut to this video just yet. What are you guys? What's going on out there? What's up? Talk to me. Saw you were working on some stocking stuffers there, Chad. That is awesome. Let me fix this shot. Let me just breathe. Should we do some Wim Hof right now? I almost went for the cold shower earlier. You just got to do it. Just got to do it. Start with 30 seconds, apparently. There she was. All right, now we're all hanging out. We're all hanging out. Of course, 2020 would have aliens. We've always had aliens. We know about this stuff. I have people that I love dearly that have sworn on a stack of Bibles, and it was a stack. I went and got every Bible on my street and stacked them up right there on the porch. Made them do it, and they swore on it. They've seen some stuff. And I believed them. Baby aliens. Boy, Mandalorian. Anybody else out there watching Mandalorian? It's so fun. It's really good. I won't talk about it too much because I know we're all wary of spoilers. Look at this, just hanging in the trees with some good people. I should show you guys my demo of the new song. I had an idea while I was playing it for you earlier about what just a little instrumental section after the second chorus could be. Magpie says, I want to believe. Just do it. Just believe. The amazing thing is that once you believe in almost anything, which is the frightening part, this is where it gets scary, but this is still true. It's some law of physics. It's something about our imaginations and stuff that we don't really understand, I think. But when you decide to believe something and you actively believe it, the universe provides proof. I mean, proof. If you believe in ghosts, you're going to see them. If you believe in UFOs, you're going to get probed. There's going to be proof. The universe is a trickster. It's a prankster. Oh, Honey Hive. Well, good morning. All right, keep it down. She's just waking up. Do you need some coffee? Should we get you some coffee? Shh. God, I can't figure out what that cat is about to do. Oh my God, the OBS is really slowing down the opening of this project. Might have too much stuff going on to do it and casting at the same time. I want to show you my demo. It's slowly loading. I see the blue line. You guys are crushing it, though. It was nice to see Baba. What is this cat about to do? I feel like I love my new Zoom cam for the GIFs, for the GIFs. Oh my God, we got to settle that once and for all. I'm going to mess that up. Why don't I just never say that? Let's call them something else entirely. For the animations, for the, what do we call it? For the animations. For the cartoon, no, because they're always different. Animations works. That freaking cat. He's a little bit like Otis. I've been calling Otis a lot lately. What am I looking for? I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. It's mad at me because I went full screen with Logic. God, ABC's watching right now too. They said they were going to tune in tonight. They're like, I don't know. We feel like maybe the pacing's a little slow for 2020 for our network. It's not showing up in here. I'm not giving up. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good shot of Percy. God, it's so weird. Logic ain't showing up. Well, I know what I can do. Oh yeah? You think you got me? I know workarounds around workarounds. Ha ha ha. And this is ridiculous. Things you do for love. There we are. All right, let's see if this will play through. Does that sound okay? I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such great pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way. Not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's your house that's burning down, it seems like it's all gone up in flames. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Hard to say from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are idiots, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. 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 It's getting somewhere nice. Oh. I don't know. What are you guys feeling like? Should I work on this track? Or do you want to see some videos? Or you want me to sing live? It's your show. I work for you. At your service. American Night Owl. Kazoo solo, you think? I am curious now listening back. I mean, it could just go, right after the second chorus to like, I don't know. I was thinking like a finger picking of the verse section. Let's see what it would just be like if I just mute the vocal. And when it's your house, let's burn yourself. What my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Just the harmonies, that's nice. What happened on the Titanic? On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. be something that goes with that. That's not necessarily a lead. But I was thinking like breaking it down somehow into something weird. I don't know, maybe theatrical, a little bit, but with the finger picking sitting on top. I don't know. I don't know about anything else. Maybe a harmonica. There might be a nice. It could be a nice harmonica thing. I don't know. Never know till we try. I wonder. I'm just debating whether or not to just roll up my sleeves right now. That could be fruitless, or it could be fun. I don't know. Screaming guitar solo into it. Only the beginning. With the finger picking.
It's burning down. Seems like it's all gone up in flames. Sometimes I have to remind myself what.
Oh, it's not the end of the world.
That's what happened on the tap.
That was fun. The end of the world. I don't know. Does it work? Oh, just a little ripping electric right there. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to save as. I'm gonna have to splice it. Copy and paste some sections to make a solo section, and it doesn't exist right now. It goes right to the verse, and then we'll talk. There's probably one or two of you out there that really want to see that happen, and I enjoy doing that too. I mean, there's a lot of little teachable moments as you edit in real time, but I'm not sure. I feel like maybe I should probably. I got some really cool videos to share with you too, so I could play a video while you guys while I make this cut, and then we can have fun playing with the solos and stuff. There'll be plenty of work coming up. Let me do this dirty work of just moving stuff around, save as. Brutal splice, chop up some stuff. Brutal splices are poetry in motion now. I tell you what, it's just so cool how it works, especially when you record on a grid, which is to a click track. It just unlocks all this ease of possibilities. Like this whole thing is done to a click. That sounded exactly like this. Actually, I cut it down a little bit, I reckon. But so it was like click, clock, click, clock, click. So now it's all on grids. Everything's adhering to these lines. The one is right on the number. You can just, once you know where you are, you can just look at it and cut it up and just like drag things around as long as you stay on the lines. And it's on smart snap, so it's just ready to roll. You can just go start flying stuff around. It's all gonna work because it's all on the grid. It's poetry. It's really, really fun. And you're gonna miss it because you're gonna be watching this incredible video made by some Stantonians, local band. from these parts. Shagwolf has been very, very busy during the pandemic, writing all kinds of music and recording. They released an EP recently, full length coming up. The EP is called "The Year Was 2020," and they put out a little video to go with a couple of the songs. So it's a little miniature movie filmed right here in Stanton by a wonderful band, Shagwolf, from their EP, "The Year Was 2020." These people are geniuses. What's the plural of genies? They're genies.
She sold all the records she collected just to get ahead Message by Shawolf. A new sounding in 2020 to these countries: US, Brazil, India, Italy, Mexico, and many more countries. En COVID, nuestros corazones. Uruguay, New Zealand, Argentina, Canada, Germany, Spain, and many more countries. Thank you for your support. Hey, desde el Killer Pig at the top of the pile. Ustedes están contados. ¿Quién está vivo? ¿Quién está muerto? El planeta está vivo. El planeta está muerto. No más mentiras. ¿Quién está vivo? ¿Quién está muerto? Little life in cages. Little lies is killing us. Talking over the sound. My hell. Over the sound, Michael Bauerman. Es algo distraction to my intense the can. ¿Quién está vivo? In the ocean sand, flow disgraces, no more joy. To enjoy the fresh, the sea is obscure. ¿Quién está muerto? Sound, Michael Bauerman. El planeta está oscuro, la música está muda. Shout that way, scream the mic. Only to release like película muda. ¿Quién está vivo? ¿Quién está muerto? I don't want the sound to be used like an arma de mora. Talking over the sound, my head, our minds. Y como dice The Clash, nos vamos o nos quedamos. ¿Quién está vivo? ¿Quién está muerto? El planeta está vivo. El planeta está muerto. ¿Quién está muerto? ¿Quién está vivo? ¿Nos vamos o nos quedamos? ¿Quién está muerto?
Wright's Dairy Right. I used to work there in high school. I got fired from there for drawing pictures on the takeout bags and dancing. Wow, how about that? So good.
Oh yeah. For the flood song? Echo hollows, amplifiers floating in the dark flood waters.
Such a great line.
Sent and never told was that of Gloria's, and now I wonder where are
Mm-mm-mm. So beautiful. Shagwolf. The year was 2020. Echo Hollow is a place here that restores old amplifiers and stuff. They're amazing. And the flood just completely, their entire huge shop with everybody's old gear and stuff just flooded. Just was Echo Hollow's amplifiers floating in the, what was it? What was it? It's so good.
Echo hollows, amplifiers floating in the dark flood waters.
Yeah, so good. All right, well, I got the, I did the splice. I saved as, so if we mess everything up, that's all right. We got the old project, and boy, I tell you what, hearing their tones, I'm just still not a tone master yet. I'm a songwriter through and through, and then a jack of many trades, but not deep waters on some levels that drive me crazy. But I hear those guitar tones, I'm just like, I have no idea how to get cool tones like that. That's why you go to the studio. That's why you get produced by really good engineers and musicians. Boy, whoo, that tone. But, they say fake it till you make it, which isn't true, but you have fun along the way and you learn a lot. There's always, when you're an idiot, you have a lot to learn. And learning is, one of the great joys in life and vital to our survival. So, the dumber you are, the more you can really help out by learning stuff every day. Uh-oh. Well, I learned. I'll tell you what I learned. This Galactic Federation has our number. We're done for. This Galactic Federation. All right, so let's look at it. Let's just go in. I'll quit my rambling. I'll quit my babbling. Right, so you can see where I just spliced it in. I just grabbed the beginning of this section. Now we can mute any of this stuff. There's some interesting sounds going on. Or maybe let's see what these really are. I can't even remember. Yeah, okay, let's flatten these guys. Flatten and merge. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Undo. See if we can join these first. Oh, we can't even anyways. Never mind. Here we go. This is the move. Flatten and merge. There you go. Pretty. We should crank these up because they're pretty wild. Let's see what they sound like. All right. We'll cycle this section. It's not the end of the world. I'll put a weird effect on the... Let me see which one is that. See, that's pretty cool. Let's mute this guy. Could be piano. Hard to say from here. What should I try first? Should we do anything more to the backing track? Let's see what we have here. We have this strumming. Here, let's mute that for a second, see what that sounds like. Hard to say. That might have hard to say. That piano has a lot of vocal on it. I was gonna cut it up, but we might hear that. You hear that? It's not so bad when it's during the vocal, but because I cut and pasted it from somewhere else, it's still got that ghost vocal from the headphone bleed. Hard to say from here. We'll see what it's like in context. Hard to say from here. I really enjoy it too, Wendy. Might be somebody tuning in right now going, what, are we watching this guy work? Watch me work. I don't know, what do y'all think? I'm ready for marching orders. What do you got? Say from here. Oh man, hold on. Hard to say from here. I might be way too rusty. Say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Here, wait. I'll record one of these and then we can listen together to see if it works at all. I'm doubting it. I feel like I'd have to do it probably 30 or 50 times to come up with a cool passage idea. I don't know. But let's just hear it tone-wise, how it sounds. I can hear the heater. I'll tell you that much. Let's see what happens. Hard to say from here. That's close. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from
Like the ending.
Hard to say from here.
We really should check how it sounds, but I'm hooked.
Hard to say from here.
I'll make that start playing a little sooner. I should listen. I can even. The heater is so loud. It's so unprofessional. I hope I don't get it right.
Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here.
No.
to say from here. I'm trying to do it different every time. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to find the right passage, the right part, and then I can try to nail the part. But let's just see if it's even ballpark to working. The electric guitar, is that what you're talking about, Swabe? Yeah, I'll go ahead and sweeten it up for us. Send it to the reverb room. Go to your room. Maybe even put a little the vocal delay on it, just for fun. Hard to say from here. That was close. Hard to say from here. That's sort of nice. All right, it is close. It is close. Hard to say from here. It has moments of story time in it too. Hard to say. I don't know. It's not amazing. I guess I'm just surprised it doesn't bum me out. I don't know. Yeah, so how close is this? I haven't even checked it against other songs. I was fighting a story time thing for a second. But there can be something. We can intentionally throw it off the trail if it's too close. We can mess it up somehow. I can't remember how the other song that you're singing in the chat goes. This isn't an illness. It's no strange. Yeah, I think. Whoa. Keep playing the accordion until I get the one. Oh, goodness. I forgot that was still going on. Yes. This it. This isn't an illness. It's no strange disease. It's just stillness against the maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. Oh man, but I ain't going. No, I'm hunkered down on my knees. It's hard. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here.
Needs to be more emotional. I'm not sure what I mean by that.
Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here.
Ah, messed it up. So close.
Hard to say from here.
Ah.
Hard to say from here. 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 Hard to
Starting to
say
feel like I've been
from
sitting on the dock for a second.
Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here.
I felt good.
Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from. Hard to say from here. Hard to say from here. Hard to say say from hard to say from here. It's maybe better than nothing. I don't know. Let's hear it in context. I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such great pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way. Not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's your house that's burning down, it seems like it's all gone up in flames. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Hard to say from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are idiots, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Want to hear the solo again? It's nice. It's not amazing. Oh, it's not the end. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's your house that's burning down, it seems end of the world. Hard to say from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are idiots, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the tide. God, you know, there's a part of me that thinks that it might be close. I mean, there's this really subtle thing I'm really psyched that I found in the, it was like important emotionally for there to be this flutter, especially to the opening notes of the accordion. So instead of just playing that note straight, it had to break up a little bit. It was like it had to give a little to work. Right there. You can see it breathe right there. See it break. But it just didn't. It didn't cry without it. You can see how much I warbled the other one too. It's really trying to. Instead of just. And now that's what makes me really love it. So, but I probably should not be so easily pleased. Pork and goo. Wait, what is? Oh my God, we have bots. We have troll bots. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Galactic Federation, representatives are now in the chat. If you have any questions, like want to be or answers, you can buy followers, viewers who want to become famous. Talk to J Junior Charlie 21149, probably watching over on Twitch, or Poking Kong or Puking Kong. That's a PQKINGKONG. Puking Kong 089. Reach out to Puking Kong. The more I say it, the more I like it. Again, that's Puking. Yes, and they are watching on Twitch, of course. Here we go. Just reach out to Puking Kong. I like that. PQ, Puking Kong. I love it. You can tell right away that this individual means serious business, and I'm sure if you reach out to Puking Kong, you too can become famous. You can get yourself lots of you can buy followers. That right there doesn't even sound like a scam anymore. I mean, that a scam would be like, you don't have to buy followers. That would be a scam. Yeah, yeah, don't click that link. Here, I'll delete it from here just in case somebody thinks to do it. Have you heard any actual horror stories? Wow, watch me not even be able to delete it now. Over here. Delete. How come I can't delete that? Oh, I have to click it. I have to click on it. Did I click it? Oh, no. Don't know. Seems legit. I can't erase this now. Why can't I erase it? Oh, wait. Cancel. There we go. All right. I got scared there. Oh, because I hit the edit button. Okay. I got a little nervous there. It's like, oh, my God, they already get in? Oh, it won't delete. Go away. Jerk. Delete. Whew. Man, that was close. So what do you think, tech support? Is this the solo for this sweet song? Or should we keep looking? You guys have to be honest too, because you might just want to watch me keep looking. That's not fair. That's a nice loud breath right there. Almost want to keep it, but I'll clean it up. Just because ABC's watching. Hey, ABC. Told you. It's fun. Prune the bonsai. Oh, wait. I still hear a... So it wasn't on the accordion. Where the hell was it? Oh, it's on this vocal, I bet. There's good. There. All better. It's pretty sweet. I'm not bored of it yet. It feels... Oh, yeah. Gotta keep that solo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah? You think? That's what we're going for. That's gotta be the... That's gotta be it. At least that's gotta be how you feel. How we feel. But yeah, I'm sort of hooked on it now, too. Like, it really... If we were going to do something else, it would have a lot to go against there. Just that opening note sounds like a violin or something. But it's emotional too. I really like it. Not the end of the world. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. Hard to say from here who'll be there when the dust settles when we clear. Good work. Bravo. Bravissimo. Bravissimo. Ethan Hawkins next Wednesday, I think. Not tomorrow, but next Wednesday, he's shooting to do a show on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again Network. That'll be sweet. Get some, Ethan.
That's what I want.
Just that one?
Yes, that one.
That one?
Yeah, why not? Are you okay with that? You want to do another one?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
I wake up early in the morning. Check out this new online store created by the good folks at Trouble Muffin. ILoveNathanMoore.com brings you designs created exclusively for fans of Nathan Moore and the show Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. Each design can be applied to any of the merchandise, from all styles of clothing to coffee cups, tote bags, and more. Spoiler alert, I know what you're getting for Christmas. All the art has been inspired by Nathan Moore's songs and the liminist philosophy and profound silliness of Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. Take a stroll down the aisle and feast your heart on all this fun stuff at ILoveNathanMoore.com. There's got to be a leaving song around here somewhere. Good old leaving songs. It's been a fun night. Thank you guys for watching. So much. Here's to you. Cheers to you. Hopefully Thursday night at 8 o'clock we'll be doing OK Google It with my dad. 20 trivia trivia questions. It's a game show. If you're in the chat, you're in the game. First right answer in the chat gets the points. The most points at the end of 20 questions wins 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. It's so good. Oh, that heater rumbling back there. I don't know if you can hear it. If you're in your headphones, you can probably hear it. It's coming through the piano mic real nice. Maybe we should end back over on the piano. That's right, Swaber. Captain Green Shorts triumphantly hijacking the airwaves. Wednesday a week. Well, looks like the old Obi. Oh, that's right. We crashed. That makes sense. This is the first time the doubled up chat on the screen actually makes sense to me, because it crashed, then it reconnected. I guess it's 2 videos now. Thank you guys for finding the restream, the reconnection. I know there's a whole nother video. That took some work. Appreciate that. And we can just sit here and listen to the heater together. Take deep breaths like Wim Hof. Hollow or in the basement? Wish I could play In the Basement on piano. Swallowed by an ancient book. Sitting here starving, sitting here stuck, looking for my diamond, feeling rough like a scarecrow, in love with a crow. Can't remember if I just don't know. My hands they tremble like a wind-blown rose. Every day, it's it's an overdose, and I feel like I'm walking on air. Like I'm falling downstairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. Sitting here broken. Sitting here healed. Sitting here betting down the line. I'll know the deal. I've never been a man, much for according to plan. Now I'd rather take a chance than make a stance. Gotta be better than fading like a goddamn flower. Better than sitting there 80 miles an hour. Come on, I need a little hallelujah to get the medicine down. God, if you can do it, put me back on the ground. 'Cause I feel like I'm walking on air. Like I'm falling downstairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. Sitting here, walking a familiar lane. There's a camera, microphones, everyone's still out of frame. I'm all alone. It's a soliloquy. Nobody says nothing when I say line please and I say cut. But they keep rolling. I got my thumb out, but nobody's slowing. And everybody seems so happy, like they know where they're going. They could all just be acting. There's no way of knowing. Well, I feel like I'm walking on air. Like I'm falling downstairs in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. Nice request. Thank you. And I feel like I'm walking on air. I forgot to close Logic. It was confusing me with the sound there. I think I am going to end on piano, though. That didn't feel quite like the Leaving song. Here, let me close out of Logic here. Boy, I'm just being rocked to sleep by the sound of that heater. I should go put a microphone on it. Let it play for 10 hours. Let the world get some rest. That's so soothing. All right, what am I thinking? Let's see. American Night Owl.
I want to try that other new one, the other brand new song that it's hard for me to remember the words for some reason. I might mess up the words a little bit. I'll just sing it really slowly. Thanks for watching. Good night. Tell my heart it will repair. Tell my mind there's nothing there. Tell my soul it will remain. Tell my body there's no pain. Lie to me, baby. Tell me it'll be okay. Lie to me, baby. I know. Do it anyway. Tell my dreams they do come true. Tell my fears they're bound to lose. Tell my sins will wash away. Tell my faith how I am saved. Lie to me, baby. Tell me it'll be okay. Lie to me, baby. I know. Do it anyway. Tell my hands they're growing strong. Tell my sorrow it's long gone. Tell my yesterday, hey, fun. Tell tomorrow we're not done. Lie to me, baby. Tell me it'll be okay. Lie to me, baby. I know. Do it anyway. Lie to me, baby. Tell me it'll be okay. Lie to me, baby. I know. Do it anyway. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching American Night Owl. Nathan Moore signing off. See you soon. Oh, I know you're feeling it. All right, get ready. Everybody now. Come on, let it out. If you're still waiting on your boat, on your raft on the Titanic, the band is still playing. They're going to be doing another set, apparently. Free beer, free beer. Help yourself to anything at the bar.